Democrats and Republicans don't agree on much, but campaigns from both sides are saying basically the same thing. Democracy itself is on the ballot in November.
The danger to democracy comes from the radical left.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represented extremism.
So how did we get here? Democrats have long pushed for expanding voting access through measures like vote by mail and automatic registration. While Republicans often oppose those efforts, former President Trump's continuing false claims of a stolen election made election integrity a top campaign issue.
Because we're not going to take our election systems being this messed up.
Almost all of the 2022 midterm candidates Trump has endorsed say election fraud is rampant. A NewsNation poll found 52% of Americans think preventing voter fraud is a higher priority than ensuring eligible voters are never prevented from voting. According to a 538 poll, 60% of Americans will have a candidate who denies the 2020 election results on their ballot. If elected this year, those officials could dramatically change the voting process across the U.S. How? Let's take a look at Arizona, where the issue of election integrity is already shaping their politics.
We know how our election systems work, and they don't work well.
Gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake has said that if she was in office in 2020, she would not have certified Biden's victory in Arizona.
I think Trump won in 2020.
In the Senate race, Blake Masters is the GOP nominee going up against incumbent Mark Kelly. Masters is handpicked by President Trump with a good chance at the seat. Those who support Trump's claims of widespread fraud won Republican nominations for governor, Secretary of State, Attorney General, and U.S. Senator in the state. If elected, those in office could completely change how elections are run and how constituents can vote in the state. We've already seen this play out in Arizona, where current Governor Doug Ducey has stressed the need for election integrity. The state considered more than 250 bills to change how elections are run just in the last 2 years, including proposals to allow overturning an election, dismantling vote-by-mail systems, and requiring millions of ballots be counted by hand. Only a few changes were actually signed into law, including expanding proof of citizenship requirements. But if the swing state goes red, we could see GOP candidate wins for all of those critical seats in the state.